Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Currently, the Australian dollar trades around the 72-cent mark after absorbing renewed Middle East tension and stronger than expected US labour data. Fresh strikes in the Middle East briefly lifted safe haven demand, though the broader reaction remained muted, with the US dollar still looking a little bit mixed as the market digests the US non-farm payrolls, which rose further than the expectations of 65,000 to 115,000, and unemployment held unchanged at 4.3%, while wage growth softened to 0.2 month on month, leaving the Aussie a little bit to the firmer side, but hesitant. And look at the divergence that's coming through here. That could see another rejection above or towards 72.60. And if so, I am looking back towards 71.5 as a potential target for this week. Euro, well, we've got a Marubozu candle, but no follow through. And it still looks like it's lacking momentum when we look at the MACD and also with the RSI. So therefore, I feel that the upsides could still be contained around that 117.5 to about 118. And if so, I'm looking for a pullback towards the low side of 116 and reassess in case we get a stronger rally than we've previously seen. The dollar yen, well, the market is remaining hesitant as it looks towards the intervention risk or towards that top side of 157. We've seen very heavy sell-offs over the last two periods of this two candles you can see here, and there's only small demand coming through. The market is still very nervous. Nevertheless, technically, I'm bearish and therefore looking for a move towards the downside, but only as a very thin view because my current view was neutral, but I'm looking at these technicals to see how they play out to the start of this week. Let's see if the bears can take control. When you look at sterling, well, close to a Marubozu, but lacking momentum above 136, and therefore looking for that pullback that could eventually see a move back to 134. Not overly bullish, while the technicals are still very indecisive at a flat MACD. When it comes to gold, you can see the market has found a little bit of weakness after posting that gravestone doji and could fall back towards this support line seen somewhere around 4,600. And if so, a bounce from there, maybe see a rally back towards 4,800 and reassess. Another bounce in oil, as we can see here, the market doesn't like being lower towards that 85 area, but more comfortably around 95 and maybe up to about 98. Still keeping a neutral view, but technically though, the market is still very indecisive and very much drawn to the updates from the Middle East. So I would rather keep myself out of the frame for the moment and reassess. That's a wrap. Thank you for joining me, and as always, look up the intraday report. I hope you enjoy this great start to the new week.